5 things that you need to know about the coronavirus.
It's now in 110 countries with over 122,000 confirmed cases, and it looks like it's only getting worse.
The World Health Organization today officially designating coronavirus as a global pandemic.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
Is this how we die?
Is there a risk to you of dying from this disease? It's actually, the chances are very low. Overall, the rate of fatality or rate of death from the disease is about 3.4 to 3.5% as it stands. If you are under the age of 50 years, your chances of dying from the coronavirus are 0.4%. And if you're under 40, it's 0.2%. So you're much more likely to get hit by lightning, much more likely to have twins. If you are under 10 years old, your chances of dying are 0% right now. Not a single child below the age of 10 has died from the coronavirus. So if you are in any of these categories, I know a lot of you are from India. Not a single person from India has died from the coronavirus.
Crazy scene at a grocery store where toilet paper has been in high demand.
Yeah, surveillance video shows a stampede of customers clearing the shelves.
Fights over toilet paper breaking out in grocery stores as shelves run empty.
Should you be panic buying toilet paper and disinfectant spray and hand sanitizer and beat people up over it? Absolutely not.
I think this should absolutely be a priority. There's no need to panic. We don't have to hoard cans of spaghetti or go down into the basement.
Do not hoard toilet paper, do not hoard hand sanitizer. If you're a seller, don't just artificially increase the prices like you currently have. By you hoarding, you are actually creating a scarcity in the market. So try to limit your purchases to what you think you'll need. First things first, don't be racist. I've seen the videos, I've seen those videos. I'm sure you've seen them too. People beating up Asian people or beating up Asian Americans.
New York City posted on social media.
That's a hate crime. That is a federal crime. So firstly, don't. Secondly, that is how the disease spreads. When you beat up someone and their bodily fluids like saliva, spit, blood, all of that is coming out, that is how you catch the virus. And that brings me to point number 2.
It is a contagious viral infection spread through inhalation or ingestion of viral droplets. As a result, coughing and sneezing and touching infected surfaces are primary sources of infection. The structure of coronavirus has multiple parts. Inside the virus lies the genetic encoding that allows the virus to hijack human cells and turn them into virus factories.
How can you catch and prevent catching the virus? Remember when you were a young kid and your parents told you, wash your hands. You don't put your dirty hands in your mouth. That advice is actually golden. Doctors from across the world, including leading professionals at the World Health Organization, recommend that you wash your hands for 20 seconds using soap as the most common preventive measure. Please do wash your hands, especially if you're going to the washroom, if you're eating, cooking, going to public places, shaking hands, or if you're in an environment where someone's sneezing. And if you are sneezing, then please sneeze into your sleeves and not your hands, where you can contaminate further by shaking hands or wiping it against other surfaces. So please make sure that if you're carrying tissues so that you can sneeze properly into them and throw it in the trash can, and then wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap as recommended. If you are not feeling well, stay home. Don't go to work, don't go to school. The possibility of community spread of this virus, in fact, is immense. In fact, in the United States, a lot of these cases are spread much further due to community transmission than actual travel to China or Italy or South Korea or Japan or elsewhere. So, are you afraid that there's going to be an economic recession? As a subject matter expert, as a professional in the field, I can tell you that based on the data, there is no indication that there is an imminent global economic recession.
We're not going to have a recession in 2020.
So at the moment, it doesn't look like we'll have a recession. In fact,
now a recession is not our baseline outlook for 2020.
Why? Because the job numbers are high, income is going up, wages are up, inflation rate is low, because the unemployment rate is low, because the yield curve on the treasury bonds are no longer inverted, which means there is no imminent macroeconomic indicators of a recession coming anytime soon.
This is a very strong jobs report. So for the month of February, U.S. economy added 273,000 jobs. That was way better than economists were looking for at 175 or so. The unemployment rate ticks down to 3.5%, also better than expected and hovering near that 50-year low. Wages continued to gain for Americans, 0.3% higher, which is good to see. And as a bonus, both January and December, so the two prior months, were revised higher.
The coronavirus by itself is not going to cause a global economic recession. Does this mean that there is going to be no economic impact? Of course there's going to be an economic impact. Schools are shutting down, countries are closing their borders, people aren't traveling, events are cancelled, people are working from home. So obviously this has an economic impact. But in order to cut down on the impact, the Federal Reserve Bank of America has cut rates. The Trump administration has proposed payroll tax cuts, which would benefit the middle class, working class people who will receive, who will not have to pay taxes or reduce taxes on their income. And small businesses will also receive tax benefits, which means that that companies can continue to employ people and to make sure that people can keep working even during the panic of the coronavirus. So there are fiscal measures being taken place at the government level to make sure that there is no recession coming, and there'll be enough measures taken
to a lot of spread of misinformation.
There are more rumors going around on social media about how to avoid the coronavirus. Eating garlic, drinking bleach, snorting cocaine, yes, and masturbation are not miracle cures for coronavirus.
So don't panic, don't send forwards on WhatsApp and other devices of news which you can't verify. Follow the official guidelines from the World Health Organization or the Center for Disease Control here in the United States, or your respective government or health ministry or home affairs ministry, and follow all the guidelines of medical professionals, and trust those sources over WhatsApp forwards, and stop spreading more panic. There is no recession coming. Stop being racist. Stop beating up other people over this. Don't panic buy. Don't go overboard. Don't do things that you wouldn't normally do, and just be more hygienic. Wash your hands, do the right thing. So this is a quick capture. As a public policy professional, I encourage all of you to take precautions, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. This is AriyaDas. You can subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/AriyaDas. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Follow me at AriyaDas, AriyaDas on all social media. Looking forward to the next video.